In this video, we will talk about the conversion from mass to mole between two different substances. In the same equation between the chemical equation between nitrogen and hydrogen to produce ammonia, the question now says that how many moles would be used in of hydrogen to produce 170 grams of ammonia. Now we just like the previous video, we will in the first step we will plan how to solve the problem. Now we have 170 grams of NH3 and we want to calculate how many moles of hydrogen H2. As we said before, we can't calculate or we can't convert between grams of a substance and moles of a substance of another substance directly. We can convert from gram of a substance to the moles of the same substance, or between moles of a substance and the moles of another substance. So to get the moles of hydrogen, we can't get it directly from mass of ammonia. But if we convert mass of ammonia to moles of ammonia, so we can use the moles of ammonia to calculate the moles of hydrogen. So first step, we will calculate moles, how many moles of ammonia in the chemical reaction. So we will use the moles of ammonia to calculate the number of moles of hydrogen. First step, if we want to convert between mass and mole, we said before that we just go to the periodic table, and in the second step, if we want to convert between mass and between mole and mole, we use the balanced chemical equation. So first step, we wrote the plan. Second step, we will just write the suitable conversion factor. Now we have grams of substance and we want to convert to mole, so we use the molar mass. The molar mass of ammonia is 17 grams for each mole, per each mole. So now we have the mass and we want the mole. So the conversion factor, we said before that we read the conversion factor from the denominator to the numerator. The denominator is the known and the numerator will be the unknown. So the known now is the mass of ammonia and the unknown is the moles. So we just use the molar mass to write the conversion factor. We have the mass and we want to go to the mole. So if we have 17 grams, of ammonia, it will be 1 mole. If we have 17 grams of ammonia, it will be 1 mole. So it is the first conversion factor to convert from gram to mole, from gram to mole. In the second step, if we want to convert moles of ammonia to moles of hydrogen, we use the chemical equation. In the chemical equation, the relationship between nitrogen and nitrogen and hydrogen, we will ignore nitrogen in this case, and we will try to write the suitable conversion factor between hydrogen and the ammonia. We know now number of moles of ammonia, and we want to convert it to moles of hydrogen. So the known will be in the denominator and the unknown will be in the numerator. The known now is moles of ammonia and the unknown is moles of hydrogen, and we get it from the chemical equation. So if we have 2 moles, to produce 2 moles of ammonia, we have to use 3 moles of hydrogen. 3 moles of hydrogen. If we want to produce 2 moles of ammonia, we have to use 3 moles of hydrogen. And now we can write the number we get in the example, multiply the first one, multiply the second one, and we can calculate easily the equation that we have 170 grams of 170 grams of ammonia, and we want to convert it to the number of moles of hydrogen. So it will be 15 15 moles of hydrogen. It will be 15 moles of hydrogen. Okay, so quick revision. Now we are talking about conversion between mass and mole, mass for substance and mole of another substance. The chemical equation between nitrogen and hydrogen to produce ammonia. How many moles would be used of hydrogen to produce 170 grams? We have the mass of ammonia and we want to convert it to moles of hydrogen. To convert from mass of a substance to moles of another substance, we can't convert it directly. We have to calculate the moles of the same substance in the beginning using the molar mass. Then if we have the moles of this substance, we can convert it to the moles of another substance using the chemical equation. So if we have the first conversion factor, we want to convert from gram to mole using the molar mass. So gram, the mass will be in the denominator and the number of moles will be in the numerator. To convert between moles and moles from different substances, we use chemical equation. In this chemical equation, if we use 2 moles of ammonia, if we want to produce 2 moles of ammonia, we have to use 3 moles of hydrogen. Then calculate it mathematically and it will be 15 moles. As I said before, we can just make sure that we use the suitable conversion factor or the right conversion factor. Gram ammonia, mass of ammonia, then mass of ammonia, mole of ammonia, mole of ammonia, and we start from gram of ammonia and finish using moles of hydrogen. It is what we want to end the picture. Thank you.